With it right here with who I started with. We something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, 8 Central Coast mob and suicide. Families arsonists. I step in the booth and cats. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back. Live on Chicano Tube. Live on Chicano Street. Do me a favor, my beautiful linda raza, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, hit the all button. It's Saturday night. I'm making a run, and I said, you know what, as I'm in motion, let me tap in with YouTube Landia. Gracias all the day oneers. Everyone in the members only, you already know what you are, man. The backbone of the community, the Chicano channels and the Chicano pages. I'll start off by saying this before I get to the Gilly thing. How are you guys enjoying the fight, man? That's what I want to know. Is how you guys enjoying the fight? The comments are absolutely interesting. It's the Wild West in the comments, man. You gotta have thick skin, man. So by the time they're doing 10, 20 videos of you, hey, just like the Banda World said, right? He said in a recent video, right? But he's taking a shot. He goes, when you open your mouth, can sabe que he was saying, and that he takes it. Yeah, but there's still some people that are saying, no, you look bad. You look too bad. Some people are saying you look too bad. But anyways, all the day oneers, the Chicano channels, Chicano pages, I appreciate you guys. Neta, I might do a reaction to the fight. I don't know. I feel like watching it, grabbing with you guys, and then giving you guys maybe not a promoter's point of view, but how about a boxing coach's perspective? You know, that way we can level up our hands. Or the comments are wild, man. They're saying this, they're saying that, and they're saying whatever they're gonna say, right? I don't think there's gonna be any more sidebar, any more characters coming out of the woodworks and wanting to go in. I don't think so. I don't think so because I, I stand on the truth. I don't care how many times I have to restamp the truth. The truth is going to remain the truth, and your emotions are going to remain your emotions, period. And like I said, I get it, man. Even the Gilligan, I get it. Times of war, right? There's times of war, guerra, and all this for my big bro. Anyways, you know, he was just reading a page full of lies. What a man. What a pendejo. What a pendejo. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into what I'm going to talk to tonight, Raza, which is there was an event. And let me just disclose by saying this. That's right, my boy Si Se Puede podcast. My boy, you're Si Se Puede, cabrón. You Si Se Puede. Because, trust me, if I would have just called the attorney would have told me the podcast is nowhere in there. After they do a registry search for trademarks, copyrights from the it's called the U.S. Office of Copyright, carnal. That's where power moves. These are power moves. I'm giving you power tips, wait. Power tips. And they would have searched it and they wouldn't have found it. And guess what? It's mine. But anyways, love the shirt, though, hermano. Appreciate you. Matter of fact, today a brown beret tapped in with me again. He goes, yeah, Sister Tina, it's the brown berets are already getting a panel together, and we're gonna have another great conversation, man. And I'm getting a lot of hits on the IG promo, and I'm getting a lot of hits on TikTok. Maybe they don't listen to YouTube, but I will put this out just in case any of the people clicking on the ad hear this. Is that don't waste your time if you don't have a following. And I'm not, so again, a couple hundred followers, laughable. I mean, again, to do business, for me to, what I mean laughable and is in this sense, in the business sense, for me to take 2 to 3 months of my time and you want to contact me with a couple hundred subs, I know it makes sense. I think, come on. That's not like I'm sitting on a beachy horse like Alvin or no, that's not how I mean it. There ain't no ego over here. I'm not the final boss of the ego video game. Okay? Just got done dealing with that cabron. My attorney's pissed, man. He's like, we already got all this info. Why aren't we shooting? Oh, that's right. So that's what I was saying, cabron, is I'm going through some IGs and some TikToks. Interesting. Let me put it like this, man. We get pretty much from all what I've gotten already, we could throw a whole SoCal card. We could throw a whole NorCal card from just what I got lined up. Are they gonna be, people that are tuned in on YouTube in the Chicano genre, that's the genre I created. Are they gonna be in the Chicano genre? Not all the time. These are gonna be different people, man. They're gonna influence IG and influence TikTok. But again, to you that are clicking on the ad, you gotta have a following. You gotta have consistent following. You gotta have lives and videos that average 1,000 minimum. You gotta have thousands of followers, thousands, and then we could talk. If not, you'll be on the undercard, and only main event fighters get paid. But if you want to display your skills, if you want the exposure, if you want the marketing machine behind you, it's gonna lift your stock up. Because we're gonna have fun fights, man. MTP 408, this guy, he wants to run it with Buzz, man. This guy, MTP 408, I'm saying that with respect. Because again, I'm the promoter, you guys. Think about it like this. I'm only thinking the business. Do the people want it? That's all I'm thinking, man. That's why I said even with the L fight, I would be willing to let it all go, apologize as a man. And that takes a lot, man. To some of the youngsters, they don't understand the degrees of what it takes to be a real man. Because you still got to go through life, you know, 10, 20, 30 more years, and then get your family, get responsibilities, and then make those decisions. And then you'll realize that as a teen, you didn't think like in your 20s. In your 20s, you didn't think like in your 30s. In your 30s, you didn't think like in your 40s. But anyways, we'll see. We'll put those on the undercard, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get to the Gilly. But what I want to say is that it's not Wilmington, California. All right, it's Wilmington, Delaware. This is what's so surprising to me. Wilmington, Delaware is active. Is active. Okay. The youngsters know what that word is. Right off the top, the youngsters. No, I had a youngster. I kid you not. I had a youngster, and he pulled up the shirt on me. The youngster showed me a big old eye buster. He got blasted on his stomach. Big old eye buster blasted on his stomach. If you don't know what that is better for you. You're better off not knowing. He had a big old eye buster blasted on his stomach, and it said 100% active. And he goes, "What do you think about this, Mikey?" Come on, he already knows what my response is gonna be to the youngsters. You already know what it is. That's all we gotta say. So it was in Delaware. So I didn't want. Next thing you know, fucking Tony calls me and reads the caption. Hey, what happened in Wilmington? No, it was Wilmington, Delaware. It was an event called KO Party. So you got two individuals, huge following. They got the money to make the show good, a great show. I saw the press conference. I saw some of the fights, and I saw when it crashed. All right, the whole thing crashed. Okay, it crashed. So it was in Wilmington, Delaware. It was like 2 days ago. Gilly, personality, producer, entrepreneur, different things, right? And the Duwalo también, artist, personality, businessman, etc. Right? You can go ahead and look them up. The Africanos, shout out to them. The black community, shout out to them. And so all of a sudden, this dude is right there. It's getting ready to go down. And guess what happens? A Wilmington, Delaware police officer comes up to this dude. He's throwing the event. Gente, I can relate on every cylinder as this shit hits. Every single cylinder I can relate, putting events together. He said the police officer came up to him, hey, you're going to have to help us. And there's some people in the front who aren't paying to get in, and they're causing a nuisance, whatever. He goes outside, finds that there's all kinds of shit going on because I get crowd control, man. I do get it, man. Here's what it is. You're gonna deal with every personality under the sun, under God's sun. You got to deal with every personality. It's better you be a people person. It's better you be a people person. It's better you have a higher IQ, street IQ too, especially if you deal with street guys. He goes outside. He finds that they kicked the door down, and that allegedly, there was a tiroteo, shots fired. Allegedly, he gets in the ring. He grabs the microphone. This, I posted it on my IG story. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, man. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. So that's why I wanted to come on live to touch about it. He gets in the ring, this dude Gilly, again 2 days ago, Delaware, boxing event. Guess what? These aren't boxers. Every single one was an average show fight, which is good. I like average show fights, man. Because sometimes the biggest, baddest fucking dude that people are intimidated by can't fight for shit. All right. Anyways, my bad. I'm in motion, you guys. Let me know if my audio drops. I can't even see the comments, but we got 46 in the building. Hit the like. I relate to the dude Gilly. The dude Gilly gets in the ring. I can imagine, man. The whole thing's going down. He said security and the PD cost $14,000. That was just the budget for security. $14,000. And they couldn't control the crowd. And the crowd was shouting. And I get it. Reckless people are going to crash. Here, that it kind of pisses me off. I see videos like in different cities, a lot of them in up here in the north, and motherfuckers want to ransack shit, jump on cars, break windows, pull people out of cars, and make that the new normal. That'll To the people that do that, you got to be careful, because a lot of people from my generation, we look like fucking clerks, we look like average Joes, but we're not the ones. We're not the ones. So again, that kind of gets me pissed off. But anyways, unruly people. He gets in the ring. This dude grabs the microphone and says, DJ, turn the music off, please. Turn the music off. Oh, no, man. I could imagine. Okay. It sucks that security is needed, because if it's because we need security because it's fighter safety, right? I get it. We lose money on the gate. Absolutely. We're already losing money. So it's just another expenditure. But anyways, he gets the mic and he said, you, the first thing he said, you motherfuckers. Oh, man. Wow. This is wild, man. Celebrity box. No, no. Let's just say influencer slash the real fights, man. At least you can't say it's a Mike Tyson who's about to land the right hand that has flatlined countless people. The Mike Tyson right hand that has put people on gurneys. time after time after time that it's like riding a bike. He pulls it 3/4 of the way thrown. The whole people can see the clips. It's That's a scripted fight. It's not that, man. Even when Paradigm said, "Hey, I was trying to give you something than that," it was better in my opinion because you did get a real fight. I don't think there was. I personally don't think there was an injury, but I don't know. I'm not the person. Whether there was an injury or not, I don't know. I seen videos, man. I said 65, 70-year-old dudes giving youngsters the business. Shots landing and raining down where the youngsters got sat on their ass. Too quick, too sharp, too strong. Why? Because it was like riding a bike. Why? Because he really knew how to fight. That's why people say little cuete and strength cartel. Mikey, what do you think? What do I think? I got little cuete. Of course I got little cuete. Just because you look like you're pumped up, like you, just like, just because you look like you got a bicycle pump and pumped up your chest, your abs, your biceps, your triceps, your hams, doesn't mean you know how to fight. Most ridiculous thing a person will do is lift weights for a fight, man. That's the most ridiculous thing. If I was their coach, man. Let's see. Shout out to Coach Al, man. He's good, gente. Coach Al, Warzone Boxing, complete professional, um, absolutely wonderful, classy family. Very classy. My brother from another mother. I appreciate you, Stork Pendejo, for reaching out and posting his comments. You're a pendejo, but shout out to Buzz. He wants to get busy again. I know Buzz wants to get busy again. The doors are never closed, man. I have a relationship with every fighter. Goes good, goes bad. It's only business, right? I can only point back to the contract and be like, was business done good or was business done bad? Was business broken? And it was. On whose part was it broken? I have a relationship with all of them, man. Matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to EBK. Um, I'm sure he probably seen the video, and he got a shout out from us. I include myself in it too. I remember I looked at the camera like, oh yeah, that's right. Um, when Mile High won, and it was a great post fight speech. You had to. It's online now. Raskizi didn't even know I was dropping it. Right. Of course, I told Mile High. He was like, that's a great idea. We got to go into prime time weekend, Christmas weekend, where the roads are busy, the airports are busy. We got to give the people something they're gonna want. And at this point, why not, man? Look at the debacle one person did, and now that person, I'm sure this is how it's gonna play out. Will just stay back, let time go by, and it'll just be a YouTube out of the highlight, and that's it. And that's it. And I don't have no ill will. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. If I had anything ill, we would settle it in the ring. That's where we would settle it. So I have no ill will, man. I'm not trying to fight people. Every time I go to the gym, it's already a fight, man. What I gotta go looking for fights? I just gotta go to the gym, and then there's always a fight. Or you know what I mean? We don't work out. We fight. That's what we do. And Mile High, my boy, man. I'm glad you documented the journey, my boy. And I'm glad that those pictures I provided, you know, you blew them up and did canvases, bro. The memories of everything, bro. Setting 49 years old. You know I like that number one. You know I'm a Niner fan, so you know I like that number. Cálmense, cálmense. Don't attack. Matter of fact, it's football season. Why not? We only got 2 months left. Talk shit, man. Bang your team. Bang them hard, man. Don't halfway bang. Don't be a panda world. Sit on the couch eating chips. Bang them. You know we're never gonna see him run a fade, man. You know that. You know Alvin will never get in the ring too. Why? Because again, people are now realizing if I end up getting dropped and it drops on the internet, I'll hold. So Gilly gets on the mic again. Let's go back to the caption. This happened in Delaware. It didn't happen in California. He gets on the mic. I mean, there's two. This is a gymnasium, and it's very big, and it has it almost looks like the place where what's his name? I forgot the dude. He's the East Coast Crib. I forgot his name. Well, he got into a fight with Bosco, and he didn't let Nina Boy. He didn't let his lands go. That was a trash fight. My fight, the last one, was 1,000 times better than that fight. At least you had someone with ganas, because that dude, he did a diva move as well. That he was in the backstage locker room and was refusing to walk in the fight, and started talking about he wants guaranteed, wanted to change the contract before the fight. I can't believe it, but it doesn't surprise me, man. Again, every personality under the sun, if you want to be in these shoes, you're going to have to know how to deal with people. All people. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You got to know how to connect with people. They either got one of four personalities, man. They're either a driver, they're either an amiable, they're either an expressive, or they're either an analytic. I don't care who you are. You're going to fall into one of those four personalities. And then once you realize that and you mastered that, you can connect with anyone. Absolutely anyone. For me, it's just to get business done, man. That's it. Is it raining? What's going on at the rodeo?
The show?
There's probably a show, huh? Concert. Mom said Luis Miguel came one time. There's fighters in the shoe. Absolutely. And not everyone. See, that's what the gang members are on the streets. The gang bangers were always behind the walls, missing months, missing years, throwing calendars away. And so there were homies that were just party homies. Don't get mad when I get. There's categories. The party homies, they're only active when the house party's going down. That means we got to get together, get on the Anchor Blues, get on the this, and we're going. That's the only time you see them. But when there's no house parties, they're nowhere to be seen. When we got to push the line, when there's get back to get back, then there's nowhere to be seen. But when there's a party, so man, some people are just party homies, and they come on the internet and people don't even know that. You know, oh look, oh they're selling the Christmas trees. That's right. Just driving by the rodeo, gente. This is downtown Salinas, man. Seeing how beautiful it looks, man. They're selling Christmas trees. That's why I wanted to end that live, and not even Raskizi knew I was gonna drop a bomb and be like, you know what? And I told the wifey I left the studio open. There's a way that I can leave the studio open, turn off the stream, but leave the studio open, and it leaves a live chat box open for comments. As soon as I say that, I seen you guys were just like fire, 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 fire. Because you cabrones that have been asking me for the fight, but you're gacho though, man. Then you're gonna tell me, then you're not gonna buy it. And then you're gonna tell me 15 is too much and 20 is too much, and you're ordering Amazon packages every night. Cálmase, man. Cálmase. Shout out to Buzz. He wants to get busy. I know he wants to get busy. Again, I can put that together. I seen a comment. I don't know what it said. He said someone said something about someone. So maybe there's a little bit of blood that's boiling. Buzz, that first round, and you seen that made the highlight for the ad. It made the highlight for the ad. He won that round. If that same round was a repeat 4 more times, it would have been a unanimous for Buzz. You know, my favorite MMA fighter is BJ Penn. Okay, I just seen this dude choke people out, Cal Uno, knock him out. He wouldn't even get his hand raised. He would just jump over the cage. And it was an interesting dude. And era Hawaiian. I could care less what raza he was. An interesting dude. And back in the early 2000s, when I DirecTV had the chips, he used to have to zap. And they said that he was, when he started losing toward the end, he lost to Nick Diaz. He lost like another 3-4 fights to Yair El Pantera and all that, right? They said they started, the pundits started saying he's the best 3-minute fighter. The best. He could still take on the youngsters. He would always win the first round, even with Pantera, Yair Pantera. I actually flew out to Arizona to see that UFC fight. And I took my oldest daughter. That was a while ago, man. Damn, we're talking like 10 years ago, man. I just remember right now, I landed in Matchstick. It's called Matchstick Arena. Matchstick. It was in Phoenix or somewhere. I just got a hotel close to it. I remember me and my oldest daughter, boom, we got some Mexican food. It was off the chain, man. It was off the chain. Slept in, chilled, had Wi-Fi, bought everything to eat, and I took a picture with BJ Penn's mom. And I got a picture with Mama Penn. Absolutely. And I bought 2 shirts from her. Because, of course, you got to support, man. Got to support, man. If you can. If you can. Mikey versus AC. Look, I know that he's in that category of people you'll never see get in. Whatever the excuse is. Well, it's politics. I'm sure, right? I guess he wants to give people advice, but then the next day he's talking about politics, right? Or something. So confused, very confused. Again, I warn the youngsters about these individuals. The youngsters can tell, man. They huelen como like canines, man. They know when these guys are on the fence. Hey, Holmes, especially how they talk. You know what I mean? How they talk is everything. How old are you talking like that, man? What all? All right, where are we at? All right. Let's finish my thoughts on Gilly. Okay, before we move on. Now I'm about to start walking around a pinche tienda on the north side. It's gonna be packed, girl. We're at the park. Oh man. Park right here too. All right, McGilly. What a shame, but you can't really do crowd control. You can't control everyone, man. Again, every personality under the sun. The people that didn't want to buy the tickets but wanted to come out because I guess it was a poppin' event or whatever. Next thing you know, if someone pulls out a cohete and lets off rounds, embarrassing, man. Delaware getting on the map. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, you guys, live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. Those are my thoughts on Gilly. These influencer boxing things can go south. It's never going to happen to me. I'm going to have way too much control of it. And if we start going to large gates, then yeah, we're going to start having meetings with security and they're going to run shit the right way. I'm out, you guys. Remember what I always say? I'll see you guys on Sunday night. Remember what I always say, in the end, all you got is the memories.